From getting your race and gender wrong to using a picture of a cartoon character, we've rounded up 10 of the least convincing fake IDs of all time. Interested? Come with me. Hey guys, we are from the channel, Another Curiosity, and stay with them now. Point 10 Least Convincing Fake IDs. 10. Disco Panda Penguin of Fire. At Planet Dolan, we do not tolerate the use of false identities. But if you're going to do it anyway, try to be subtle. Don't mess it up monumentally like this guy, Mr. Fire Penguin Disco Panda. For some reason this guy thought a stupid name to get attention and a shit-eating smile was the way to go to get his fake driver's license. You know, the thing that's supposed to help you get into places undetected. Kids, this might take you to the circus, but it won't take you to any bars. Point 9. False Nicholson. Oscar-winning movie star Jack Nicholson has a very recognizable face. Which really makes you wonder why Ricardo Barros thought it would be smart to use a photo of him on his fake ID. The 41-year-old Brazilian tried to use his false identity to open a bank account. The team caught wind of his scheme and he was quickly ushered to the door, into the back seat of a police car. The dumbest part is that he could have gotten away with it if he hadn't chosen one of Nicholson's most famous portraits. The image he chose was taken by a famous photographer named Martin Scholler, and it was published in several magazines and displayed in museums around the world. So yeah, not a lot of exposure there. Point 8. David Scott Beer Drinker. Virginia police want to shut down the fake identity website responsible for this underage force of nature. David Scott Beer Drinker of 21 Bacardi Lane is wanted on 12 counts of immaturity. Your fake driver's license photo proudly advertises your party spirit. They say no woman can tame him, probably because they aren't interested. Point 7. Batman, son of Superman. Hard to believe, but this unconvincing identity is actually 100% real. The real name of this young Singaporean is Batman bin Superman. His given name, which translates to Batman, son of Superman, made him a social media sensation. Their Facebook page alone has over 15,000 likes. Not bad for an unemployed 20-something. Unfortunately, the Batman story also has a dark side. He was arrested in 2013 for breaking into a store on 2 separate occasions and stealing thousands in cash. I blame his parents. Practically set him on the path to supervillainy by giving him that name. Point 6. Wrong genre. This one looks pretty solid as far as fake IDs go, until you realize the idiots who made it got the gender wrong. This poor woman. She might be allowed into bars, but every bouncer she meets is probably going to look twice. Point 5. Identification of the couple. You know those couples who seem to be permanently joined at the hip? Well, these two take codependency to the next level. It seems that Jose Pacheco couldn't stand being away from his girlfriend during the fake driver's license photo, so he ended up taking it with her right there in the frame. Why not? If they're inseparable, people probably wouldn't recognize him without her. You kind of look like that guy, but where's the baby dangling from your arm? 4. Rodney Trotter. An underage British man was refused entry to his local pub after he produced an ID belonging to a famous 1980s sitcom character. The ID read Rodney Trotter of Peckham, a character from the show Only Fools and Horses. It featured the face of the actor who played it and even had the show's iconic address. Realism points. I guess. The staff were immediately suspicious because the date of birth was February 26, 1960, which would have made this nervous teenager 52 years old. The boys in blue were notified, but this guy was running down the street laughing when they arrived. So well too. Getting caught with a fake ID could have landed you 2 years in prison. Point 3. The Joker. What's the next best thing to a Jack Nicholson-themed fake ID? How about one that features one of your most famous movie characters? That's right, this Joker, dressed like the Joker from Batman and somehow managed to get a completely legitimate national ID card. The Dutchman claims he did this to protest strict new laws banning smiling or grimacing on any photo ID. Somehow no one questioned her weird clothes or painted face. They asked him to remove the head, but relented when he said it was for religious reasons. Truly a criminal mastermind. Point 2. wrong sex. A male Reddit user recalled the time he walked into a bar using the ID of an unknown girl he found on the floor. The wide-eyed fledgling was so desperate for some nectar of the gods that he tried to get in using a seriously mismatched identity. This tall thin Hispanic guy looked nothing like the obese African American girl in the photo. Security saw right through him but let him and his friends in anyway. These college kids laughed all the way to the bar. Their beer tasted like Sweet Victory. 1. Bob Hill, young man in England, bought alcohol from 6 different stores using a fake cartoon character ID. That's right, instead of using a convincing look-alike, this guy used a picture of Bobby from King of the Hill. Not sure what he was thinking. Even the fictional Bobby is too young to buy booze. I think he at least chose a character that was the same sex as him. This was actually part of an undercover operation to catch liquor stores selling to minors. Of the 22 stores tested, 6 accepted the ID, while a 7th did not. What the hell? We are producing videos on Wednesday and Friday here on the channel. If you liked it, don't forget to leave your like and activate the notification bell to stay on top of all the news. I'm waiting for you in the next video.